The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities.
Kerzhakov, his first start here. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, there's a versatility about him, and we may see him deployed in 2 or 3 positions, but it'll be interesting to see where he starts here and whether he's an instant hit or not.
The lineups for the game. The whistle, and here we go.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Theo Walcott. His game for so long revolved around his pace and little else, but his end product has been addressed and improved, and the mature version affords a greater dimension to this team now. He gives them much more.
Okay, interesting. Kerzhakov tries to get it forward quickly. No question, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Finish! There it is! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Tense and nervous beforehand, that goal will make life a lot easier, provided now they don't just sit back and defend it.
It's Kerzhakov. It's Kerzhakov!
Kerzhakov has great prowess from such a distance, and it can't be afforded that kind of room. I think it's asking for trouble. You must close that down.
Switch to play. Plays it out to the wing. Run down the left. What can they make of it? So what now? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Chance! Kerzhakov. Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Out on the left now. Walcott. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Decent ball.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
The Referee brings the first half to a close.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
It's a throw. Tries the route one option. Drilled in low. It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
At 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries to stroke it through. And that's a goal kick. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Comes the corner. Away from immediate danger. Promising cross. Harmlessly behind. Looking to force his way through. It's one! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Now the pass. Has a hit! And oh! They've done it! They are running riot here. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Walcott. Passes it through. Not long left in this now.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
Taps it into the area. Has he found his man? Fine defending there.
ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A striker with a real nuisance value for me, Mandzukic. I like my strikers hassling defenders as much as possible, and he delivers in that respect. He's happy to indulge in an aggressive niggle and won't go docile and passive, and that's hard to cope with.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Over to the other flank. Aimed long and direct. It's one! Lacking in accuracy.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Miranda. Guillem Siqueira. Arda Turan. Hand in that goal which gave his side the lead in their last match. Who's going to make this theirs? Still goalless. Walcott looking up to see who wants it. Mandzukic. Looks like a good ball through. This could fall anywhere. They've got it, and here they come another time. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Spoon forward. Atletico Madrid got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Griezmann is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, they could break here to the keeper and try something new. Boya gets it away. Aimed long and direct. And it's Sergio Garcia. It's a brilliant interception. Koke. Griezmann. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Now it's Griezmann. That's going to be the final action of the first half. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Se acabó el primer tiempo. Momento del empate, pero seguro que nos acabamos llevando la victoria.
Here we go again then. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And this is Mandzukic.
And he's done it!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Atletico Madrid break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Another piece of really good defending. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Mandzukic. Sergio Garcia. It's Kozhikov. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. It's Sergio Garcia! He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
And out to safety. Gets it into the middle. And that should be the keeper's. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Has gone out. Again for a throw-in. Time to deliver. Griezmann! Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Fine defending there. Mario Suarez. And it's Turan. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goes long and forward. Sergio Garcia. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Arda Turan. Can he get through? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Kozhikov has a goal! Neuer is best to put that behind. Now his concern is a corner. Managed to get it away. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Godin. Guillem Siqueira. He's gone long. Well, that's where he wants it. And he's there to hoof it away. In comes the corner. Gabi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And Mandzukic! Oh, it's really... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will. The key truth is that they lost.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Gets things running. Walcott full tilt down the left. Walcott! Disappointing finish in the end.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Real chance to break. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Real Betis, their manager to thank for the last result.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
So what now? Forward. What does he try from here? Real Betis looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Still goalless. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Aim forward. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Real Betis get it back again. So who can spark this game into life? Looks like a good ball through. Walcott. And a shot! That is wayward.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Right now, what's on? Out to the flank, played out wide.
Shoots!
And we hit half-time. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Se acabó el primer tiempo. De momento hay empate, pero seguro que nos acabamos llevando la victoria.
Start of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Sergio Garcia. Game to take off here, 0-0. Walcott. Oh, he's showing a lack of urgency.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
It into the middle. Oh, taken with style!
And finally he has breathed life into the game!
An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, look, provided they don't go into panic mode, there's no reason as to why they can't get right back into this yet.
It's a loose ball. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Sergio Garcia, he's wandering offside. Forward it goes. Looks to slip it through, and the ball's come out!
The defence had him exactly where they wanted him there, didn't even give him the space or the room to turn, and I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Real Betis somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. Tries a through ball. Fine defending there. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Final seconds, this has to be it. Out for a throw. Real Betis have a sub ready to come on. of really good defending. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Koshakov. The defence can get it clear. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Terrific contest, it really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. That was enough.
Yeah, and I think after that solitary second half goal, they did what all good teams do and protected their lead.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. Your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Got things underway. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed forward. So what now? No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. That's not the ball he wanted. It's broken loose. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. On the right now, what's on? It's a loose ball. Either side really getting hold of the ball.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
This could fall anywhere! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Sergio Garcia hurtles into the tackle. 15 minutes till half-time. Sergio Garcia. He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, when it becomes that speculative. I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Tries a through ball.
Has a pop!
And he's there to hoof it away. Spoon forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Can get that clear. Into the area. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals. So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Start of another 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? They've got it back and can have another go. Shoots! It's in!
Breakthrough strike!
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
It's a long forward pass. It's loose, who's getting there? Decent hit and on target.
Gets his head to it!
Decent enough try.
But if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. Well, if you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Can he get the shot away? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
The channel, out towards the flank. Looking to shoot! Carbon copy of his previous miss.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Looks to slip it through. Now the cross. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Decent progress down the left. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. 5 minutes left on the clock. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
It's all very neat football, but time is against them now, and they need to get the ball forward.
Side's a bit too casual in possession. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. There is the final whistle. Beaten at home, so they're going to have to win away. It is tough, but it is do or die.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So it's away we go then. Walcott. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Ball's out on the left, now. So what now? Oh, that's not going to find its target. Work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Goes for the cross. Gets his head to it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Tries a through ball. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Taps it into the area. Keeper's ball. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now the pass. Stuani with a shot! Danger averted for now. Charges in. He's away! Looks to thread it through. Well, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Here's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. So there's the route one option. Played out to the wing. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a loose ball. Brings it forward. Sergio Garcia pushes it out wide. That'll be the last act of the first half.
They need to get a goal, but haven't done enough for me so far. They need to get the ball forward more and ask questions of this defence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gets into some space. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Steered out wide. Decent ball. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
There he is, making his presence felt.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Chance! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's a throw. There's some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. Find a finish now. Has gone out. There'll be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Can he finish? It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Has got rid of that. Walcott, spoon forward, keeper's ball. Koshakov, it's Koshakov! Clearance and very necessary. Sergio Garcia. That's it! They are out! Beaten in the first leg, beaten again in the second. There is little room for argument. They were second best. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football. And it's all about learning from your mistakes and growing.
Drama, despair, delight, expect them all and so much more. We are all set for day one of a brand new season. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
We've just been given. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'll go for Douglas Costa. This fella really sparks in the opposition's final third. He's a bag of tricks dribbler who can tie defenders in knots and a real entertainer, so I hope he can excite.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So what now? Mata. Vince has got rid of that. What will hopefully be a long managerial career for the new man in the dugout. Jim Beglin, what do you think of this one?
Well, I think whatever happens here, we need to give him a dozen games or so before we can really begin to judge. It's difficult to know what to expect. He just needs total support and an early win or two, and that could see him hit the ground running.
Oh, good interception.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end, it'll have been forgotten.
Corner given. Caused a worry or two.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
And it's Rooney. Di Maria with the ball through. Herrera! Oh, not the best of headers. Out to the left it goes. Douglas Costa looks to dink one in. Marcos Rojo tries running with the ball at his feet. Douglas Costa tries to get it forward quickly. Valencia goes on an adventurous run. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Herrera, no goals as yet. Now it's Carroll. And Malfitano pushes it out wide. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And the Herrera. Plays Gets it out to the flank. Mata. Oh, that's neat. Played in early. Downing. There's the whistle for half-time. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
So it's been moving so far. Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
Whistle goes. We start the second half. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he has been fouled there. Looks to slip it through. Of inches.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Malfitano. Winston Reed, played in with accuracy. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Got a throw in. Some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. Sol. Forward it goes. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Crunching tackle. Tries a through ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Well, we're past the turn on opening day, and still no breakthrough. Who's going to make this theirs? Ashley Young managed to get it away, and it's Noda driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Jenkinson. It'll be a throw-in.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it is a goal kick. Douglas Costa. Phil Jones positions himself well and cuts it out. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
The time is running out. They need to get the ball upfield.
Now here's the through ball. He's got his range wrong there. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Time added on, 4 minutes. Valencia. Good clearance and very necessary. It's a loose ball. Rojo. And the cutback. Tompkins gets it away. And time is up. Manchester United are held on the opening day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Of course, winning starts are clearly more preferable, but both sides can take some satisfaction.
Ground that barely needs an introduction. The Grand Theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. Mario Götze, in his first start here. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, there's a versatility about him, and we may see him deployed in 2 or 3 positions, but it'll be interesting to see where he starts here and whether he's an instant hit or not.
There's the whistle. And it's Van Persie. It's gone for a throw-in. That'll be a corner. Smalling. Dinks one in. He spotted the run and played him through. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Van Persie. It's Ashley Young! Oh, not the best of headers.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Here's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. It's good, sir. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me. And this has been such a positive approach from them in the early part of this game. Everybody is programmed to get forward, and despite a couple of failed attempts, they are the better side.
Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Well, that's where he wants it. Now it's Ashley Young. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Vidra. Rojo, very firm in standing it.
Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
It is a corner. Managed to get it away. Good offside that time.
Good call, he was just behind the last defender.
Tries a through ball. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. So what now? Marcos Rojo cuts it out. Needs to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. And behind for a goal kick. Half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, the advantage might be a slender one, but all the evidence points to a much more successful second half. They've got so much power compared to this opposition, and it's just a case of finding that extra gear, and I think they'll power on through.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. Goes, we start the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
That is absolutely
threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Oh, he's broken through. He scores! Vidra with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, great ball! Chance to shoot. That is out of this world from Robin van Persie. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Manchester United are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them from trying to widen it a little further.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Ashley Young. Lovely feet. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Shapes to shoot. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Clearance and very necessary. Someone checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
Juan Mata. Götze! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Reflections on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Throw in. Ball's out on the left now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Has he found his man? Marcos Rojo charges in, and he has been fouled there. Now it's Vidra. Looks like a good ball through. It is a corner.
Substitution there.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Vitra puts it back.
He'll have a dip! It's in!
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And there goes the final whistle. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
На этом все. Спасибо, кто смотрел. Вот такой мой косячный футбол. Как-то я все-таки не могу до конца привыкнуть к управлению в этом Pro Evolution. Как-то в FIFA более-менее приноровился. Но тем не менее, получилось прикольно. Еще раз всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Чао, какао.